Space exploration was once a dream confined to the pages of science fiction, but today it's a reality. Particularly, the progress at SpaceX's Starbase, Texas, has been nothing short of remarkable. Through a flurry of ground testing activities, SpaceX has been proving the readiness for the second Starship's orbital flight. This excitement has led to speculation that the second Starship's orbital flight could happen as soon as late August. The launch site in recent times has been bustling with activity. It all kicked off with unusual levels of venting at the site, initially thought to be associated with the pad's cooling system being tested for fuel loading. However, the significant presence of liquid nitrogen suggested a different story, leading to speculation about a potentially malfunctioning valve that may not have closed as intended. This anomaly, although seemingly concerning, might not be as disastrous as it first appeared. Given the right atmospheric humidity, even a standard quantity of nitrogen could seemingly exaggerate its visual impact, giving the appearance of a more serious issue than there actually is. Amid all these, SpaceX has been busy testing 2 boosters. The evening of July 18th saw Booster 10 under rigorous test, while engineers were also working on Booster 9. The simultaneous testing of these 2 massive rockets has left the observers guess which of these 2 will be selected for the actual flight. Before the unusual events unfolded at the launch site, a critical component known as the Raptor Boost Quick Disconnect had gone through many tests on the orbital launch mount. This system is absolutely vital for the 20 Raptor engines on the outside of the rocket. The whole system had to be replaced after Starship had its very first flight test. Right now, the system is undergoing extensive checks to make sure that the pipes and connections work smoothly and effectively when the Raptor Boost Quick Disconnect system starts up. These tests also give us a peek into just how much power it takes to get the turbos spinning fast enough to ignite the engines. Turbos, or turbochargers, are a kind of device that helps to increase the efficiency and power of an engine. To get them spinning fast enough for engine ignition, a tremendous amount of pressure is needed. This shows us just how much energy is required to get a rocket ready for launch. Another significant update from the launch site is related to the water deluge system, which recently underwent an intense test. The water deluge system is a critical part of the launch process, which is designed to suppress the acoustic energy produced during a rocket launch by pouring a large amount of water onto the launch pad. As part of their rigorous testing process, SpaceX engineers conducted thorough checks on the high-pressure gas systems within the water deluge system. The high-pressure gas systems are crucial components of the system, tasked with controlling the rate at which water is released during a launch. These tests also help to clear the system of any foreign objects and debris, ensuring the water can flow freely and effectively during an actual launch. SpaceX's deluge system employs a combination of water and gaseous nitrogen to create an environment that is not conducive to combustion. The primary role of nitrogen in this system is to serve as an inerting agent. Nitrogen, being an inert gas, does not readily react with other substances. When mixed with water and released under high pressure during a launch, it blankets the launch area, effectively displacing the oxygen in the vicinity. This action significantly lowers the concentration of oxygen, a vital component for combustion, thereby minimizing the possibility of a fire breaking out. Moreover, using nitrogen helps mitigate the risk of a dangerous mixture of oxygen and methane forming within the launch pad area. Methane is used as fuel in SpaceX's rockets, and in the presence of oxygen, it could potentially lead to explosive situations. The use of nitrogen in the deluge system can also quickly extinguish any flames after a launch. Because fires can't sustain themselves without sufficient oxygen, the nitrogen-rich atmosphere left behind by the deluge system can quickly smother any remaining fires, effectively reducing damage and risk after the rocket has left the launch pad. On June 18th, Booster 9 was moved from where it was assembled to the Rocket Garden. Rocket Garden is the place where rockets are displayed before they fly. Booster 9 was missing a part called a hot gas thruster ring, which is important to steer the rocket in space. This missing part made people think Booster 9 might not fly next. Maybe Booster 10 would. The team did a special test with Booster 10 too. They filled its big fuel tanks with very cold liquid nitrogen. This isn't the normal fuel, but they use it for tests. This liquid nitrogen is so cold that it acts like the real fuel would during a launch. This test is done for 2 main reasons. First, super cold fuel is denser, meaning it takes less space, so they can put more fuel into the tanks. This is like packing your clothes really tightly to fit more in your suitcase. More fuel means the rocket can fly longer. Second, having more fuel means the rocket can get a bigger push when it takes off. This big push is needed to overcome Earth's gravity and make it to space. This test also checks that the rocket can handle the pressures and forces it'll experience during a real launch. While SpaceX is diligently preparing for the second orbital flight, they are also keeping an eye on what's next. They've recently moved Starship 28 to Massey's test site for cryogenic testing, which is a process of testing how the prototype handles extremely low temperatures, similar to those it would experience during actual space flights. SpaceX recently had its value estimated close to a whopping $150 billion, thanks to a share sale from its existing investors. This new financial milestone showcases the investors' confidence in the vision and potential of SpaceX, despite its ambitious spending strategies. SpaceX has set the bar high for 2023, allocating a staggering $2 billion specifically for the development of its flagship project, the Starship. The Starship is SpaceX's bet on the future of space exploration and colonization, which directly aligns with Musk's vision of making humans a multiplanetary species. Factoring in this investment and SpaceX's other operational costs, it's predicted that the company's operating profits for the year would amount to around $3 billion. Even though this figure may seem less than ideal given SpaceX's market valuation, it's quite a remarkable achievement considering the immense costs involved in developing and launching advanced spacecraft. SpaceX's strategic planning, though undoubtedly ambitious, is part of a bigger visionary picture. That's all for today's video, folks. If you enjoyed watching and found it useful, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more similar content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.